Clear your calendars, chug that coffee, and wake the kids, because this Friday is Black Friday at Megamart.
Black Friday. Savings Stampede.
So line up early because we're starting at 4 a.m.
Crack it on.
At 4 a.m., we will fling our doors open to anybody and everybody, just as soon as we finish waxing and mopping the floors.
Slide into savings.
Your shopping gourds can only be slowed by one thing, boxes. So everyone in our Megamart 12-minute frenzy will get a free box cutter at the door.
Free box cutter.
This is happening!
Get it, do it, own it.
This is happening!
And who couldn't use a free box cutter? Hello, everyone. I'm trying something new. I'm trying headphones to see if I can hear a little bit better, see what's going on, and see if I'm getting any feedback. Slightly muted Taupe Wednesday. I don't think I remember that. There are quite a few, I don't even know how to say that, variations of what's going on. So we are going to check that out. So hello, Rob was here first. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. I assume it's your leg again. Jim is here. Sonia is here. Hello, hello. Tanya is here. Who else is here? That's it for now. So, is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? Except for Rob. Because I believe that Rob, when do you celebrate Thanksgiving? It's around the same time as us, right? In August? Or in October? Got all the trimmings and everything. My folks have made it to Tampa. And she said they went out this morning. It was an absolute madhouse. So they were hunkering down for the next 4 days. They're not leaving the apartment. So the UK doesn't have Thanksgiving, but don't you have like harvest? I mean, I've seen the weather in the UK. I understand that you probably don't have a lot to be thankful for, but hey, Brie. But I thought that you still celebrated like harvest around the same time that we celebrated our Thanksgiving. So this is weird. So I'm trying something different because I want to hear what the feedback is like. And I can hear the music, but I can't hear myself. Rob will be joining the family virtually tomorrow and therefore too tired for work. Well, there you go. See, so you're getting a day off anyway. So it kind of works out. Harvest is usually celebrated end of August, start to September. And ours is ours is a month after that because ours is the second Monday of October. All right. So what have we got going on? So, of course, it just wouldn't be a live stream if I wasn't having technical problems. And so I have no ink in the printer whatsoever. So we're going to kind of wing it. I do still have random thoughts and lots of noise. I still have random thoughts and would you rather, but I will probably have to read them. Where am I going now? Oh, yes, the poll results. The poll results. Thank you for everyone who took time to fill out the poll. The poll this week was travel trivia. Which world landmark would you most like to see? And the options were the Eiffel Tower, the Great Wall of China, Machu Picchu, or the Taj Mahal. And we have 67% with Machu Picchu and the Eiffel Tower coming in with 33%. Nobody wants to go to China. Nobody wants to see the Taj Mahal. Personally, I would be on the side of the Eiffel Tower just because it's not so far. I don't think I ever want to go to China. And memorization is not required. I hope not. I should have written everything on the back of my hand. I have no desire to go to China. I had an aunt and uncle who went a long time ago and said it was not the most pleasant experience. Sonia says, none because they require flying. So maybe you could go see the Eiffel Tower that's in Vegas. You could drive to Vegas. Oh. Rob will thank Bree not to swear in future videos. Right? You can see that you tried to beep it out, but it didn't quite work. Incidentally, on a completely off-topic side note, the greatest Thanksgiving movie of all time, obviously, is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And with that said, and if you have an issue with that, we are going to have fun when we discuss Christmas movies. All right. So let us get right into Black Friday. So Black Friday, obviously, is the Friday after the American Thanksgiving. It kind of is now representative of the start of the Christmas season and the shopping season. And, years ago, we all remember the frenzies before there was online shopping. And it is now synonymous with massive sales, shopping frenzies, and has a complete, complex and multifaceted history. So the origins of Black Friday are somewhat debated. But it kind of started as something else and kind of evolved into what we know it as today. The earliest known use of the term Black Friday dates back to the 19th century, let's see, I should have memorized it. Hold on here. Look at my notes. Specifically, it referred to September 24th, 1989, when the U.S. gold market crashed, causing a stock market collapse and financial panic. So that was officially known as Black Friday. And that term wasn't really used again until in the 20th century. Of all places to started in Philadelphia. Philadelphia police used the term Black Friday to describe the chaotic day after Thanksgiving. The influx of suburban shoppers and tourists for the Army-Navy football game resulted in crowded streets and increased shoplifting. So there you go. I wonder how many things have started as a result of a football game in Philadelphia. Because I assume that there's quite a bit. We all remember the beer can episode. I mean, I don't think it's every football stadium that has a courthouse right underneath the field, but with the exception of language, most major cities are basically the same: loud, unclean, rude, and expensive. Yes. Yes, you may have earned that reward on your last trip across the pond, I believe, Rob. I know, right, Bray? I hate that heart too. It's in such a bad place and you can't move it. We're always missing like the end of it. Hey, Sue. Sue's off the phone. Anyways, it was a crazy night here, so I am a little behind on everything. Basically, all the kids were home for dinner. Almost never happens. And their partners came for dinner too. So Keelan and I spent quite a bit of time cooking. James Fisk and Jay Gold are the cause of Black Friday after screwing the U.S. gold market. Okay. Sue and Brittany were making pies. Very nice. What kind of pies were we making, Sue? I think we had this conversation on your live stream the other night. I think our options were pumpkin and apple. So retailers disliked the negative connotations of the term Black Friday, but later embraced it to signify the day when their sales went from being in the red to turning and moving into the black. What? What?
It's Taco Wednesday.
What? How is it Taco Wednesday?
Because tomorrow's Turkey Day.
Yeah,
Hi,
it's
Sue.
Turkey Thursday.
Turkey Thursday.
Ooh.
It's Taco
Chocolate.
Wednesday.
Chocolate cream pie and peanut butter pie. That doesn't sound keto, Sue.
It's Taco Wednesday.
It's not Taco Wednesday. Just because you eat tacos on Wednesday doesn't make it Taco Wednesday.
It's Taco Wednesday.
All right. I like that button. I like that button a lot. Wait, how are we both going? What the hell is happening? Oh my God. Rob, here's the jewelers are offering killer savings on jewelry this year. This message is for the very select audience. Jim, yeah. I think that's for you, Jim. Hey, Don. Don is here. I should send. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put this up. So I officially lost my parking spot this morning. The Subaru is gone. But this, I don't even know if you can see this. This
Snow.
giant pile of snow is in my parking spot.
Just drive on top of it. You have,
Yeah,
you have
before I
awesome
park.
turning. You have awesome turning radius.
I don't know if I could turn on the top of that though.
Don.
I know,
what's
right,
that?
Jim? So see, Fatima says Taco Thursday or Turkey Thursday, not Taco Wednesday. See?
No, it's Taco Wednesday because tomorrow is Taco Thursday.
Oh, and Tanya says Spaghetti Tuesday. I don't know. I'll eat whatever I want whenever the hell I want.
There you go.
I think kids had tacos on Monday. I have no idea what we're having tomorrow. Oh, Fatima's here. Hi, Fatima. Michelle Lenaro's here. Hey, Michelle. I work in a store that sells items to deal with snow. Yes. And yet I don't have a scraper in my truck.
Why not?
I can't find it. I spent $25 on a scraper last year that extended like 4 feet. And now it's missing. Everybody else has a scraper though. So I don't know.
I just put mine back in. Not that we've needed it because we've had rain, but
You
usually
didn't even need it last year.
no. If I keep it in the truck, I don't mind it. I very rarely use it unless it really snows like a good few inches. But
I use it every damn day. Hi, Carol. Is someone having anything other than turkey tomorrow? I may have roast chicken tomorrow.
Bree's in charge of Brussels sprouts.
Ew.
Right? Yuck.
Oh, Bree and Tanya would get along.
Bree's fired.
Charity's fixing spaghetti tomorrow for the little ones that don't like ham or turkey. Who doesn't like ham or turkey? Brussels sprouts. Ugh. Sue
They're
too?
illegal.
Oh my God.
No.
Like cabbage that didn't grow. Oh, see, yeah, maybe if they're sauteed in some kind of booze, that might work, Jim. Bree ignores the family chat for a week. Well, what do you mean babies? Babies can have turkey and ham. That's what a blender is for. Rob is having cup-o noodles.
Bree ignores the family chat for a week.
Oh, that's how she got stuck with the Brussels sprouts. Very nice.
Punishment.
Anyways, I will continue with my facts. The evolution of Black Friday as a shopping phenomenon gained momentum in the late 20th century. Retailers began to offer significant discounts and doorbuster deals to attract customers. Well, I think we all knew that. And we note that too. Oh, yes. And then we went from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. with online shopping, offering deals to those who preferred shopping from home. Which, isn't that everybody? Who wants to go to the store, especially when it's crazy like that? Fatima figures the snow will leave if I drive 90 miles an hour. I actually have a good scraper, but not good at reaching too far. I had a good scraper. Now I need to buy another one. Dawn says toddlers more like it if they can eat it, but they still don't like it. I think she's making it for Dawn. Dawn just has a lot of excuses why there needs to be spaghetti. Doorbuster deals which could lead to getting your head busted in certain jurisdictions, right? And I can tell you from working at a major big box retailer during the first ever Black Friday events, we only ever had 5 of any of the doorbusters. It was just to get you in the door. And then, of course, when you ran out, you were already there. You had already gotten in 3 fist fights. So you weren't going to leave empty handed. You were going to go buy something more expensive.
You were going to grab that 80-inch TV out of the guy's hand and make a run for it.
Maybe. When I was putting that video together, I was looking at all kinds of video. And the amount of adults that will steal things right out of a kid's hands, it's incredible.
Did you work today?
Me? Yeah, every day.
Was it store was nuts, right?
No, because it's not Thanksgiving here. It's just
Wednesday. That's right. Yeah. Keep forgetting that.
Who said that? Dawn went to the store at 2 p.m. this afternoon. It was a madhouse. Yeah. Yeah, small business Saturday. We're getting to that, Fatima. I was interrupted. Dawn's not going to say no to spaghetti, right? I'm using my teleprompter because I can't print anything, but I can't read the teleprompter.
That's good. Delma!
Is she done cooking spaghetti? How long does it take to cook spaghetti? Charity. Dawn got off work early.
Yeah, I got out of work at 1:30 today.
Wow. And then you guys go back Monday?
Yeah.
Our Thanksgiving technically falls on the Monday, but everybody celebrates it on the Sunday. And then we do nothing on the Monday. But we don't get any days off. We just get the Monday off.
Yeah.
While you're cooking the spaghetti tomorrow morning, Dawn made it sound like there was a production going on and we weren't going to hear from you. And
Right?
I think you just want spaghetti tonight.
Hopefully she won't glitter the spaghetti.
Ooh. She made pies. What kind of pies did you make? Carol says it's hard to walk, but she's here. We won't make you do any walking, Carol. There's no hikes on this tour.
Hike. Pumpkin lasagna.
What? Pumpkin lasagna pies. We're going to need more. We're going to need some clarification on that. What is pumpkin lasagna pie?
Not sure I want to know.
Fatima uses the small business area on Amazon. I didn't even know there was a small business area on Amazon. What's going to get here tomorrow? What's going to cost me the least?
What in the heck is going on out there? Somebody throwing dishes at each other?
Maybe. We're not Greek. Lasagna pies. It's not how it sounds? Well, what is it? It sounds like pumpkin and lasagna in a pie crust. That doesn't sound good. It might be, Jim, but it's more likely they broke the dishwasher than the dishes. So, according to the National Retail Federation, during the Black Friday weekend in 2021, more than 174 million Americans shopped in stores and online, spending an estimated $8.9 billion on online purchases alone. That's insane.
Not much.
That's insane. Hey, Phil.
No, Rob's interested in Army surplus stores.
Well, they must have Black Friday sales. Of course, how they got the Army surplus is a different kind of Black Friday. It's not like pumpkin.
Look.
As long as it's not something I have to clean later, I'm fine. Is everything good? Sonia wants to know what's going on.
There's not enough room on the counter.
They're making Christmas cookies.
Oh, Lord.
So, Gilad when did you make Christmas cookies? Was it on Sunday? Gilad made Christmas cookies on Sunday. They were gone Monday by dinner.
Oof. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
So they've doubled the batch. They'll be gone by the weekend.
Want to show your cookies, Lord? Want to show the cookies? Look at the show.
Nobody wants to see Gord's cookie?
And there's no time.
So those look good.
They were so good.
What's in there?
Brown
There's
sugar, white sugar.
the sugar, of course.
Butterscotch chippies.
Yeah, butterscotch chips, chocolate chips, and score bits.
They are a hit.
Fatima says the sound effects are hilarious.
I'm so sorry.
Are they as good as the sound effects in no? Okay.
They don't have crashing dishes as an option.
Well, that's why we added it. Y'all see Charity's comment, she explained. I missed it. What did she say? Oh, it's graham cracker crust, layer of cheesecake, pumpkin mix made with pumpkin and French vanilla pudding, and seasoning topped with whipped cream.
Ooh, that sounds good.
But where's the lasagna? That just sounds like really rich pumpkin pie. Yes, Phil, you missed my kale frittata. Well, no, these aren't Canadian cookies. They're just cookies. So they don't have to have maple sugar, maple syrup. Sue says she would have dumped the whole plate of cookies in her lap. Do you think that would have been on purpose?
Whoops. I wonder how these got here.
It's layered like lasagna. So now everything with layers is lasagna. How does that work?
I don't know.
If it has layers, it's lasagna.
It's in the rule book.
So I remember before, I think I have that written down somewhere, but of course I can't access my notes. I think we only started doing Black Friday in Canada in 2009. And when Alex was playing hockey, we were always in the States for American Thanksgiving. And some of the parents would like spend overnight on the sidewalk at Best Buy.
Oh yeah, we had that here.
Like
We have a Best Buy in my town, and they start lining up around the building like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
And back then, our money was at par, and for a little while, it was better. So yeah, we'd be there every year. The head coach missed one of our games because he was in line at Best Buy. Don's making oatmeal raisin cookies to go with his spaghetti. But yeah, we didn't have Black Friday in Canada, so everybody was crossing the border. Because the majority of Canadians live within an hour of the American border, so pretty easy to get across.
Not today, it's not.
No. No, it's not. And that's my parents crossed there. My parents crossed there on last Wednesday. Yeah, a week ago. And I'm pretty sure they were on the Rainbow Bridge. I'll have to ask them, but yeah, they were. It was one of those. Yeah, it has to be the Rainbow Bridge. That's the only one in Niagara Falls.
Well, they're ruling out the T word.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It sounded like I saw they were interviewing an old guy who was there, and he said that a car just slammed into a cement barrier and went airborne, and caught on fire.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So maybe somebody just a medical emergency or something.
Yeah, medical emergency, stuck accelerator. Could be anything.
Wanted to get in line for Best Buy for the night. In a hurry to get across.
Right?
Yeah,
Decided
I'm
to
with
drive wrong way through the toll barrier. You know.
I'm with Carol. I don't need anything that bad. David's Cookies and Mrs. Field Cookies were started in the gourmet cookies in New York City.
I'll text you, Don.
Wasn't that wasn't Famous Amos from New York too? No, Fatima goes out for Thanksgiving, which is good too. Saves all the trouble. It's not the cooking. I don't mind the cooking. I hate the cleaning. I made dinner tonight and then did the dishes. And it sounds like they're done, so.
It sounds like they're done.
Tanya has to go. Bye, Tanya. Thanks for hanging out. Even if you like Brussels sprouts.
You make dinner and I'm doing the dishes.
That's what I said. And I said it sounds like they're done.
Well, no, I'm doing the cookies. I'm with this back end.
Now she's doing the cookies. Yeah, so there, all the borders between Ontario and New York State are closed because there was a very bad accident at one. And they were still investigating as to whether or not it was an accident. And all the highways in around that area in Canada were all closed.
Yeah, 4 border crossings, I think they said.
Yeah. Michelle says that Brussels sprouts with bacon are good too.
The engine.
Yeah, it was just kind of sitting out there on the road. I will agree with the bacon, Michelle, as long as it's well done and not chewy. But I'm going to pass on the Brussels sprouts. No, Rob, we don't get to sing Blame Canada. No, Fatima, Brussels sprouts are not yummy. You have to wash them down with kale. Oh, yeah. So I finally found it on the teleprompter. So yeah, it was 2009 when a couple of retailers started doing Black Friday in Canada, but it wasn't until 2012 that everybody was doing it. Did you know? Here's an interesting fact for the day. Did you know that Amazon Prime Day was originally Black Friday in July?
Really?
Yeah. That's the first year that they had it. It was billed as Black Friday in July. by Amazon, and it didn't catch on, so they just called it Amazon Prime Days.
Yeah, now they do it twice a year.
Yeah. Oh, see, thank you, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Kale is bad for you. 100% agree. And cabbage is illegal, right? And if it isn't, it should be. My mother used to make the best cabbage rolls. They were so good, but I'd peel the cabbage off and she'd get so mad at me. It was so good. Well, it's weird that with the headphones, I can't hear myself.
Why would you want to?
Because now I just sound muffled.
I never understood that people that wear headphones while they're doing a live stream. I'm like, what are you listening to?
I'm just trying it out to see. I want to do something else with this mic. I might get a mixer, and I might get a different mic. So I wanted to see what it sounded like, because all I can hear is the playback. But I thought if I put these on, at least I could hear what's going on. And
Yeah, but see,
what-
if you heard yourself, then you'd have to wait until you talked. So you know,
yeah, and there'd probably be a delay.
like you'd hear yourself, you would talk, you'd hear yourself, and then you'd have to talk again, so you don't interrupt yourself.
Okay, so you have a wrench. We're gonna need to put Phil in the corner. He's putting Brussels sprout recipes up.
Phil, you're fired.
Yeah. See, everybody's telling me how great Brussels sprouts are with everything else. Nobody's telling me how great Brussels sprouts are on their own. Smothered with ham and bacon.
You have to cover the flavor with other things so they don't taste like.
Yeah. These are bitter and awful. Let's cook them with something else.
So the other things turn bitter and awful.
Oh, thanks, Sue. But yeah, and I want to hear what the music sounds like, because I think I'm going to start streaming on Facebook, and I did that once.
And copyright.
Yeah, I got the copyright on it, and they muted the entire thing. So
Yeah, that's why I stopped, because it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, fair use. They don't like it. It's they're so picky. I think they're more picky than YouTube is.
I'm getting away with a lot of these videos, though. I'm assuming that this one is going to get a strike, because it's the Mega Mart bit was from Saturday Night Live, and they're pretty strict.
Yeah.
Rob likes Brussels sprouts on their own. But have you ever seen the food in the UK? I'm not surprised Rob likes Brussels sprouts. That's why Gordon Ramsay's mad all the time.
Gordon Ramsay, isn't he? Is he British or is he Australian? I can't remember.
He's
I
British.
think he's British. Yeah.
Brussels sprouts steamed with butter, salt, and pepper. Charity, really?
Butter makes everything butter.
Ah. Yes, Phil, I did try s'mores. Didn't like them, but I tried them.
You're weird.
I didn't like the salty of the graham cracker.
Salty and sweet go together. It's like chocolate covered, potato chips and chocolate covered bacon and.
I'll take what is that? Chicago style popcorn.
What's that?
Chicago style popcorn. It's cheddar cheese and caramel.
That works.
Yeah, it's good.
Chocolate covered kale.
No kale jam.
Don caught a mouse.
I had one on my step 2 weeks ago.
They just want to get warm.
Yeah. Oh, we are not leaving any of the doors open.
Jim's ranting about the mouse.
Yeah, it's colder in the house if you know a good HVAC guy, which I think he does.
Right?
Fatima says we should have taste bud transplants.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I like my taste buds the way they are.
I'm fine. Sprouts grow hair on your chest. Well, how much hair do you want on your chest, Carol? I have hair on my chest and I don't eat sprouts, so I don't agree with that. And I certainly don't want more.
More sprouts or more hair?
Neither.
Is it a
Beef
humane
mix?
trap or is it a snappy trap? My father always used the humane traps with the 2 little doors on the side.
Well, he just saw one in the garage a little earlier, set a trap and just checked it, and there's a mouse in it. So I'm guessing inhumane.
Oh, glue trap. Aw. Glue traps are bad.
Throw it in the stew. Might be good with Brussels sprouts. What else have I got?
I don't know, this is your live stream. I'm just here bugging you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it went from Black Friday, went to Cyber Monday. It was created by retailers to encourage people to shop online and made its debut in 2005. And then there was White Wednesday, which never caught on. White Wednesday was created by Tony Vellado in 2003 while working at 1-800-Flowers to be the day before Thanksgiving for online retailers. And then we have a thing here called Red Thursday, which is tomorrow. But it's only one retailer whose official color scheme is red, and they're trying to get this thing to take off. They've been trying for years. I think this is our 4th Red Thursday in a row, and they're the only ones doing it. And then, like Fatima said, there's Small Business Saturday, and there's also Giving Tuesday for charitable donations. It sounds like somebody's just making stuff up.
Is it right?
Like Taco Thursday. Or Taco Wednesday.
Thursday is a thing.
Taco Tuesday is the thing.
No. It's only Taco Wednesday because tomorrow is Turkey Thursday.
But now it's all
Focus.
something was just rubbing on my leg. I was looking to see if the dog was here, but now they do, like here, we've had a Black Friday sale on for a week already.
Amazon's having Black Friday sales right now.
Because they don't want the hassle of all the door crashing.
Yeah.
Hey, William.
People go as far as setting up tents, waiting to get into stores on Black Friday.
It's crazy.
I know.
I don't need anything that bad. I really don't. Tongue Taco Tuesday? No. I'll go for plain Taco Thursday before I go for Tongue Taco Tuesday.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
Are we keeping you up?
Nope. I start overtime next week too. I'm gonna be a real fun.
Oh, so you're going to be like me. You're just going to live at work.
No, I only go in a half an hour early in the morning. That's it.
Oh, it's not bad.
They got open enrollment starts in December, so we got a bunch of all new accounts. So from like December to February, all the orders like double going out the door. So
That's why we have seasonal staff just for Christmas, and then everybody gets laid off the day after. Don and Charity are going to Biloxi with the RV.
is there going to be a drive stream?
Oh,
Although I have the chiropractor again Friday, so
well, it sucks to be you. I'll watch. Um,
well, I can watch, but I'm just saying, reminding myself of what I have to do on Friday.
and wow, it's 8:40 already. Okay, I'm going to do some random thoughts. William, I'm not going to send you the link because I'm getting into random thoughts. We're just not going to have time for chatting. All right. So random thought number 1, can you cry underwater? I don't see why not. It just might not be as wet or more wet. Yeah, more wet. I think we're going to do a drive stream and we're probably taking the back roads there.
How long is the drive?
I thought all the roads in Alabama were back roads.
Bucky's isn't on a back road.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. I'm going to pull up good old Google Maps and go to Mobile, Alabama. Where's Biloxi? Okay, so they're going west.
Mm-hmm.
They're going west. Oh, it's right on the ocean.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Avoid highways. They're trying to take the back roads.
How are you going to take the back roads? You have to, if they're not taking the 10, they have to take the 90, and that's still a highway. It's just not an interstate. Sue's never tried to cry underwater. I cry in the shower every morning when I have to go to work. Does that count? You cannot sneeze with your eyes open, Carol. It's impossible.
It
Well,
sucks
wasn't
when
the
you sneeze and driving at the same time.
Wasn't the first Bucky's in Texas? She's saying they're going west. So there's no Bucky's. There's the Bucky's. The other Bucky's is the one near them is. They're not going that way for sure.
No, but there's no Bucky's in Mississippi. I guess
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Your campground is on the Gulf. That's cool.
4. Oh wait, wrong golf.
Random thought number 2. Did dogs think in barks and cats in meows? They must. I figure my dog's smarter than I am because when I talk to the dog, he understands some of the words that I say, but when he barks, I understand nothing.
Exactly, which is totally
So-
not fair.
He's got to be smarter than me. William says I fired him from the panel. You weren't on the panel to get fired. And it's not a panel, it's Sonia.
It's just me.
It's just Sonia.
That's all. Testing out things.
Well, Fatima is here to learn new things. Well, along the same lines of the dogs and the cats, if Groot was Spanish, would he say soy Groot? Or would he say I'm Groot and you would just assume that it's in Spanish? Do you know who Groot is?
You're making my brain hurt.
No, dogs don't think in meow, Sue. Dogs think in, I can't even talk. Dogs think in bark and cats think in meows. Instead of thinking, oh, I would really like a piece of that steak, and be like, ruh, 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 ruh. Don says there's no Buc-ee's there, but there's one being built not too far. 10 goes right through there. It'd be a good place for it. Fatima says cats only meow because we talk and they figured they could bond with us. Oh, Sue's got a phone call. BRB. If you can't stand the heat, should you become a firefighter? Happy Thanksgiving, Sue. Really, Phil? We need to fire Phil.
I did already.
We need to fire him again.
Phil, you're fired.
He came back with a dad joke.
You're fired, Phil. Ready?
How do you handcuff a one-armed man?
To his ankle.
Maybe. That reminds me of the random fact that we had. How do you put a toe tag on somebody with no feet?
It would be a finger tag.
Maybe. Phil says he's commenting from the corner. Wow. He must have the megaphone. All right. And the last random thought is that the word abbreviation is just a really long word that means short word. That's true. It's like who's the genius that put the S in the word lisp? All right. Would you rather be able to change your appearance at will or teleport to any location with just a thought? I don't know. I don't know if I'd like to teleport because I kind of like the journey. Why can't I get back to the chat easier than that? Oh my God.
Just click on the thought bubble, upper right-hand corner. It says
No,
chat.
but, no, I mean, oh my God, I mean Phil.
Oh. Hi.
Oh, see, Jim knows the actual answer. You handcuff one hand to their belt. And Michelle said the same.
That's the cop coming out.
Yeah. And of course, Phil's comment to my toe tag was that they could be lactose intolerant.
But we have a sound for that. There you go.
All the way from the corner. Fatima would rather change her appearance. Don wants me to say that again. I don't know. I've said a lot of things, Don. You want the would you rather? Would you rather be able to change your appearance at will or teleport to any location with just a thought?
I think I'd like to be a shapeshifter. I think that would be kind of cool.
Star Trek Into Darkness was good. I haven't seen it. I was never a big Trekkie fan.
Nah, me neither.
I did like Next Generation. I did like Jean-Luc Picard.
My coworker's a big Star Trekkie guy.
Don says he would rather teleport. I guess I would for some locations. If I'm pulling the trailer, I'd rather just take the drive. Even the drive from Michigan wasn't that bad.
Jesus. Are we making more cookies?
Why, is there more noise?
Yeah.
Oh. You know where I work. I hear noise all day. This is quiet. Would you rather have the ability to control technology with your mind or speak and understand any computer code effortlessly?
It's what Charity said.
You could. So maybe what I should do this winter is I'll make a bunch of snowballs and I'll put them like in Ziploc bags. And then when I leave from Michigan, I'll put them in the freezer of the trailer. I'll give them to Charity, and she can put them in her freezer and bring them back to Alabama.
There you go.
Benedict Cumberbatch is a great actor and plays a baddie. Oh, well, there you go. Benedict Cumberbund. Phil would rather control tech with his mind. I think that's coming. I mean, you see these new Ray-Ban glasses that Meta has out?
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. They're not that expensive.
I don't know if you can get them in prescriptions or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the technology of them yet, so. Trouble is Tribbles. What's Tribbles?
Star Trek.
Oh. Don said he's a techie, which I already knew. He's an HVAC tech, but did he mean that he's a Trekkie? Trouble with Tibbles. Would you rather have the power to control your own dreams or influence the dreams of others? Well, I quite likely already influence the dreams of others, but or more likely the nightmares. Will who be doing a risky business dance at M24? You know, in all my time, I never thought that I would be hosting a live stream, because I never thought I would ever be on camera, and that there would be like an entire Trekkie conversation going on in the live chat. Charity would rather control her own dreams. Jim never remembers them. Don would rather control his own dreams. I had a dream yesterday that my boss was crying because I didn't do something that she didn't ask me to do.
What?
Yeah. She's not the type to cry, so that was just a very weird dream.
How could she
me
be
with Ray-Bans.
How could she be crying because you didn't do something that she didn't ask you to do? My response would be, my crystal ball is in the shop.
In the dream, I said, show me in that document where it says I was supposed to do that. Because I would have done it if I had known. Well, I don't have Ray-Bans, Fatima. We'll see if we can get them. But I think it's neat technology, and I think they're going to push it like crazy because they can see everything that you're looking at.
Yeah.
Imagine the advertising that they could do. Would you rather be a famous chef but never taste your own food, or a famous food critic?
Hold on 1 second.
Phone, BRB. William would rather control his own dreams as well.
They hung up.
Charity says they never thought they'd be making other RV friends across the country, right? Yeah. Who'd have thought this was a thing? I RV'd for 10 years before I even knew there was a YouTube niche.
Don and Charity's life will never be the same.
Who knew you were going to meet someone from Canada? Who had never had a s'more before? Those Canadians. Everybody would rather be a critic, right? Because you get to taste the food.
What happened in Indiana stays in Indiana.
Unfortunately, the kill was in Michigan, and that's...
No.
The vampire kill was in Michigan. Oh, see, and Don didn't think he would like us. Would you rather live in a world where everyone can read minds or a world where everyone is completely honest? Whew. Neither.
So that's what's wrong with us.
Charity's a member of the Glitterati. Turkey and stuffing for William tomorrow. Not for me. Actually, I'll probably just have sandwiches.
It's a regular old day in Canudia.
Regular old day. Nothing to see here. Unless the snow keeps going.
Yeah, how much snow did you get?
Not very much. We got mostly freezing rain.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
probably
why I
worse.
found out that I don't have a scraper.
So you have really good defrosters.
I have really good defrosters, but now I'm almost out of gas. Jim would rather see somebody completely honest because you don't have to say that you think the guy is an ass. But see, if they could read minds, then he would already know that you think he's an ass. Michelle would rather read minds. Fatima would rather everyone is honest. Phil as well. I don't know. That's a tough one. Honesty isn't good for anyone. And that's it for the random. Would you rather? And that being said, I think the cookies are almost done. I know the dishes are. See, when I press the chat bubble, I have to press it twice.
Twice.
William loves the tree. So your tree's going up tomorrow or Friday or on the weekend?
Sometime on the weekend, I guess we have to fit it in. There's like, I have to go to the chiropractor Friday. Jim has to borrow the truck on Saturday. Sunday we have to go do something. So I don't. We'll fit it in there. So it may wait till next weekend. I don't know.
Well, I got to work today and they were unloading the transport of trees, which is where we usually get our trees at the in the parking lot next to the Walmart. There's a big Christmas tree place that shows up there every year, but they're getting expensive.
Are they?
They're getting expensive. I think, what did we pay last year? We had an 8-foot tree. It was like $90.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then Gillen's brother went to a cut your own place and he got an 8-foot tree for $80 and he had to cut it down himself.
Yeah.
So, nah, I'm good.
Not saving any money there.
No. And I don't need the experience of freezing, so.
Every once in a while, you'll find one of those places off the side of the road that, if you're lucky, have decent trees at a decent price.
Yeah. And it's funny because we bring the tree home and the trees are so cold. The room that the tree is in is cold for 2 days. It takes 2 days for the trees to hit room temperature. I'm not sure what Phil's commenting on there. But
Sparkle buddy thing with Fatima.
Chances are it's not the jeans, Phil. Ben Franklin says honesty is the best policy. He's dead.
He's not saying much of anything right now.
Yeah. Yeah. How'd that honesty work out there? Yes. Fatima and Charity are sparkle buddies. By artificial that looks real. We've had this tree going on 30 years. Because we bought this tree before we got married. Yeah, we've been married 28 years. I should write that down somewhere.
You should write that down.
Anyways, that's all I got. I'm going to go see if there's some cookies that are, well, none of them are going to be keto, that's for sure. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody who's not in Canada or Rob.
Not in Canada and Rob.
Hey, listen, you want to save some money on Christmas gifts?
How's that?
If you're having Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, bring up politics.
Yeah,
You'll
right.
save a lot of money on Christmas gifts. Follow me for more holiday tips. Charity did real trees, but they cost so much. Found my artificial tree at Costco a few years ago and love it. Yeah, by the time you pay for this is the cost of 2 real trees. So in 2 years, it's paid for. And if it lasts like this one does. Is Bree still here? Bree would have liked that tip.
Right.
All right. Good night, William. That's all I got. I think I'm gonna go and help you then, just in case the dishes aren't done, or pick up whatever is left.
Pick up the pieces.
Pick up the pieces. I'll get the broom. Oh, Bree's here. There you go. Charity would spend more than $100 on a real tree. Did it come pre-sparkled?
It's a pretty tree that paid already paid for itself.
Oh, the only thing that's pre-lit for the holidays is me. Yes, the in-laws are in town. That's why I thought you would appreciate that tip. Talk politics, and then they won't be back for Christmas. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to go. Thanks for coming on.
Sure, no problem. I just figured I'd come up and test things out and see how they worked out. So
Yeah, works all right. And so it's like your own version, right? So like you were playing the air horn and everything. So you have
Yeah.
control for, okay, that's cool.
I have the same thing with Bruce too. So he can shut the live stream down. He could start it up. He could, there's different levels according to how you have it set up.
Mm-hmm.
But what you see on yours is what I see on mine. What is going on over there?
The dog is playing with the kids.
Oh.
And on that note, all right, good night, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't shop till you drop, and be careful out there.
Bye.
Bye.